Awesomeness.
Ethics.
Respect. Growth. Having fun. Balance.
We're all about innovation.
Service.
Teamwork is my favorite core value.
How many weddings did Footers cater last year?
Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot this one.
Too many to count.
134.
138, 141.
Close to 400.
The test. I wasn't aware we're being tested.
Over 150, almost 200.
400 to 700. It feels like there are at least 4 or 5 going out every day.
256.
136?
200.
4,000.
I'm just gonna guess like 500? 500?
Oh, don't remember this one.
316.
More than I can count on one hand.
¿Cuántos matrimonios? Oh, no tengo ningún otro matrimonio, nada más uno.
This year, guys, we catered 135 weddings.
What is one of the highlights from 2012?
The move has been extremely valuable for Footers Catering this year. We have been in our previous location for over 20 years. It was about a year-long process. We worked extremely hard. It was really the teamwork of everyone involved that made the move happen and made it so successful, and it's been very valuable to us.
My favorite part about 2012 was that we got the hell away from the grease trap at the old building.
To move from 800 square feet to 5,000 square feet, and to kind of try the whole thing out and move it as a big moving piece. We call it the 5,000 square foot Ferrari for a reason. It hauls ass. It really does. It's awesome.
What is your favorite thing about the new building?
I love the fact that we can entertain here.
And being able to host events has been really wonderful.
The space.
The paint scheme. No.
I think the super awesome truck schedule, so it mirrors from the warehouse into the kitchen.
This workspace that I'm working in is good, probably 2 or 3 times the size of what I was in before. And we still have actually room to push out a little bit if we need to.
The Awesomeness room.
Well, I'd have to say the fact that I have to pretend to fix things instead of actually fix things.
The dock.
Definitely the organization in the warehouse.
The kitchen, but if I had to narrow it down, in the kitchen would be the walk-in itself. Just massive and that thing can hold anything.
And the refrigerators, oh my God, they're huge.
The Awesomeness room, because there's games and it's really laid back and it's awesome.
Or the lunchroom, because I like to eat a lot too. So
And we have this amazing room, which is our tasting room, and we're closing over 80% of our tastings.
And we all got to have our photos on the wall. Look at Sassy April on her wall.
This gorgeous patio that I'm sitting on today, and I think it's really been fun for the employees and for our staff and for our team, being able to have Footers Catering Olympics and play cornhole on our patio.
This one is my baby. I went with stripes, modern, clean, no distractions. And I also went with a Pinterest board that I painted myself.
We were given a lot of freedoms to make it ours, to make it Footers. So this is the first time that Footers isn't restricted by a footprint. We actually define the footprint.
The highlight of 2012 for me had to be the Cater Arts Conference, where we were chosen as one of 3 catering companies to do facility tours for over 300 caterers from around the nation.
One of my favorite parts of 2012 and every year is when, as a big team, we go to Cater Source in Las Vegas. It was really special for me this year. It was the first time that I was actually a presenter, so Lindsay and I did a group presentation about tastings and had a great crowd.
From Cater Source and Cater Arts, the education that we've learned, we were able to develop the menu task force to really create some new menu items.
A lot of improvements that we've made on the culinary front come from that meeting that take place once a month, and we're really proud of it.
This year especially, we were featured multiple times in the Cater Source magazine. It was really awesome to see all of our hard work in print. I think it gives us a leg up in our industry and also in the national industry, that we're really looked at as a leader and an innovator.
I think the biggest accomplishment in 2012 would be how Footers Catering really implemented our culture. One example would be the Footers Olympics. We do an annual Olympics with all of our employees. We had 4 different games, from quick shot to the hula hoop to a costume contest to cornhole. I thought that was awesome how it got the whole group together. We also do the pumpkin. We do an annual pumpkin carving contest around Halloween where all the employees get together and we get to carve whatever we would like to carve on our pumpkin.
One of Footers' biggest accomplishments of 2012 has been our rebranding.
Yes, that's another thing that changed in 2012. We got new uniforms.
Everyone's looking good in teal these days.
My favorite part about working at Footers is the people. I love the people.
Coming together as a family.
Getting the chance to come join the wonderful team at Footers.
Great people to work with.
Definitely the people. I like to meet all kinds of different people, and everybody's so, unique in their own way. It's definitely a treat working with everybody. So
I love the way that the kitchen and the whole entire Footers staff is one unit rather than a bunch of separate different units.
I've been with the company for 7 years, and I think that this is the year that I've really seen that turn, with our staff taking ownership of events and making sure that they go smoothly.
Winning the biggest bite competition was the best moment of the year.
For me and a certain set of students, it would be the start of the Mullen lunch program.
Well, my highlight of 2012 is when I got over to Mullen and I became the head chef over there. We work with the kids, they have nice lunches for them and everything.
Do you have a funny story from 2012?
Carl locked himself in the freezer earlier this week, actually. And he was locked in the core for about 10 minutes, and he decided to call Sam Bam from the core. I don't know, you had reception. Hey, Sam, I'm locked in the core. Can you come let me out? So that's my favorite story.
Emily's nickname was Bieber.
I will never forget trying to focus on a really busy day and having Blake come running through the front office screaming, "Activia!" at the top of his lungs.
It was a wedding where a bride cut it loose on the dance floor, and I'm not talking about her dance moves.
Taking the awnings off the building, like there's just a great picture of me kind of posted up, just holding the ladders, not really moving them in and out. They were just so big, it took up the whole Awesomeness room in here.
The funniest story I remember from 2012 had to be when our intern professional sign spinner brought his sign in and Derek showed him a thing or two about how to spin a sign.
Oh.
Show us that.
I don't know the symbol. Whitney has this whole little symbol thing she does with the white women mafia or something. I don't know what it is. She's gonna kill me.
Do you know
I can't wait for next wedding season. I guess for Gangnam Style, so I can Gangnam Style all the time.
We're given the keys to the building. We take on a ton of projects. We are doing a ton of work around the clock. If somebody's not here, it's an odd day.
We had built everybody's desks, moved everyone's things in.
We're putting together all these offices, and Garrett calls up over here one day, and he gets on the phone with Anthony, and he wants to know when his office is going to be done for him to be able to move into.
We got a text message from Garrett. He's our director of business development, and it said, "Is my office going to be ready by tomorrow morning?" Now picture this.
We decided to get him together with the minds, and we put together his office for him.
Well, it just so happens that it was just finished, and we took it upon ourselves to completely deconstruct the desk.
We built the entire thing out of scrap wood, cardboard, and a bucket.
Milk crates, a wood plank, a calendar, a mirror. We actually said, "I am beautiful."
Feeling like we were hustled, we decided to go ahead and give Garrett 4 months worth of work, and this is how we did that. So this is Garrett's actual work agenda for 4 months of time. Okay, you can see every day of the week he's attempting to hustle, but he's not. Come on, it's silly.
And that was quite the surprise for him when he got in the next day. He's very upset, but I think we were a little offended that we built his desk for him. So yeah, it was a pretty good story.
What is awesomeness?
It's an attitude, maybe. Awesomeness is a way of life.
Awesomeness is a way of life.
Footers.
Me.
Awesomeness is a word that we invented.
Awesomeness is that wow factor, that sparkle that you either have it or you don't.
In my opinion, it's loving what you do and coming to work and enjoying it every day.
Awesomeness is Derek.
Awesomeness is Footers.
Awesomeness. Working here. That's awesomeness. 5,000 square foot kitchen, being able to work with your friends to the point where your friends aren't your friends anymore, they're your family. That's awesomeness.
Knowing that you're going to have a great time, it's loving your job. And
Awesomeness is working for a company where everyone's in it together and we all support each other.
everybody's just really invested in the company and what we're doing and in making our events great.
Just being at peace. If you're doing the right thing, you're in your own, it's awesome.
You know, the thing I do, I mean, I'm awesome.
Awesomeness really is the spirit and the energy of our company culture.
Me, this company, and the job we do, and the things we produce, we do the best. That's awesome.
It's got panache.
What is something that bothers April or Anthony?
Tardiness. What really bothers Anthony is when light bulbs go out in the hallway. So, another thing I do is change those.
Me?
I would say the thing that bothers April the most would be how I'm never around the office.
Jeans bother Anthony.
April is bothered by when people's grandfathers repeatedly die and they can't work, so they text her and they have to go to a funeral that they went to the same funeral the last time they couldn't work.
What bothers Anthony?
And Anthony's a big timing thing.
When the Ducks lose or when the Gators lose.
What bothers April?
Ooh, everything.
When you don't show up to meetings that are always scheduled.
Where is everybody?
How many pounds of tenderloin did Footers sell last year?
Pounds of tenderloin?
Oh my God.
Sweet Jesus. Literally tons of it. Probably between 2 and 3.
Pounds?
Over 6,000.
Almost 2,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds or 2,200 pounds.
Tons. We use tons of tenderloin.
Would that be wrapped, stuffed, or just straight up tenderloin?
I have no idea.
10,000 pounds.
A lot. People love their red meat.
Last year, the whole year? Oh my God.
6,000. You said pound wise?
12 million.
Over 500 pounds. That's pretty close.
It's about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds?
So it's either 4,000 something or 10,000 something.
Wasn't it like 1,300 or something in that neighborhood?
Like 1,000, 1,200, a lot.
Well, let's go with the days of the year, 365.
Over 6,000 pounds of tenderloin.
I think I feel like I made the Jay Leno show.
And show everybody, God, I can't get this now. I had it so good. All right.
I might break the camera just to tell you. It's not that pretty up here.
Okay. Let me hit it.
You're giving me questions you didn't tell me that I was going to get.
And this is Anthony's. Little dirty. You could tell he's not very organized.
No.
And this is our little fat kid.
Got this black guy playing a drinking game.
You know, I am also the muscle of the trucks and everything. So you take a look at that too. And
Embraced it, loved it, started wearing my boots and my Carhartts, and
this is gonna be a hole-in-one just for you guys here. Hey, we're back in the spot we're supposed to sit at.
Oh, this lovely cocktail? We provide a couple perks for our full-time staff. Unlimited soda, Mountain Dew, it's a staple here at Footers. We have our amazing Tropicana lemonade, and then this is one of my favorite, Dr. Pepper.
You're putting me under the pressure here. I'm having a total brain fart. No. No, I don't.
You know, I really just feel very confined in the limitations that Footers has put upon me. I think that's something that's trying to change in the corporate culture, really letting us out of our cage and explore our individual freedoms. But, you know, for the moment, I think there are both emotional but very physical limitations and restrictions that they... Come on! With the noise! Come on!
Damn it.
I think my favorite people to work for in the kitchen would be like Scotty. Just because he's not always in the kitchen, so when he is, it's like a rare animal in action.
That's good. Okay.
I just love being at Footers, and this is the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. So.